Hello, this is a general workout, a full body workout, and for the workout you will need various sizes of tubing, maybe 3 to 4 different sizes, and a mat, and either a stool or a chair. So we're going to get started on the chair, and first, to warm up your spine, you will sit up tall, and then you're going to take the spine into an arch, and then the spine into a curl, and arch, and curl, rocking back on those sit bones, and arch, and curl, and arch, and curl. Coming back to center. Up tall, you're going to go into your spirals. You're going to spiral the hips, the rib cage, the sternum, and the eyeballs, coming back to center and to the other side. Spiral hips, rib cage, sternum, eyeballs. And back to center. And hips, rib cage, sternum, eyeballs, and center, and other side. And center. 2 more sets. Staying up tall, more weight on the sit bone that you're spiraling toward. So now you're going to spiral to your right, and you're going to put a little more weight on that right sit bone. And back to center. Stay tall in the center. And left, more weight on the left sit bone. And back to center. And right. And back to center. Still maintaining that nice tall spine and this wide grounded position in the legs. And shift your ribs over to the left for a side arch. Back to center. Side arch, center. And center. One more set. And back to center. Now that your spine is warmed up, we will begin some basic weight training. So you're going to start with toe taps into squat. You can take your band and you can tie it into a knot, or you could use a resistance loop if you have those. Then you're going to bring it above the knees and you're going to come to standing. From there, you're going to go into a squat. Keep the eyes up, hands on the hips, and you're going to tap and switch. 2, 3, 4. Try not to bounce. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come to standing. With that exercise, you should feel some work here, some burning in the outsides of the thighs. If you do not feel that, you need a heavier resistance above the knees. So next we're going to go into our single leg deadlift. For this one, you're going to take your chair or stool in front of you. You're going to stand up tall. Opposite arm reaches forward from the leg that's extending behind you. You're going to tip forward and take it back to standing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then switching legs, making sure your bands aren't in your way. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and back to standing. Then there are two ways you could do this next one. You could put a chair in front of a door, but before we do that, you're gonna grab one of your heavier loops with the door attachment, like this. And if you don't have a door attachment, you can tie the tube or an exercise band, a TheraBand you can also use. You can tie it in a double or triple knot in the middle, and you can use the knot to anchor it in a door. So I'm going to attach this so it's from the door in the center. You could sit on the floor, or you can move your chair or stool. And I would typically sit on the floor for this because I'm tall, but I know some people in my audience are not going to love sitting on the floor. So I'm gonna choke up high on the tubing, just because if I hold on to the handles, I won't have any resistance. I'm gonna press my back against the wall, bring my eyes forward, and then I'm gonna pull the tubing down to get those lats, the back muscles on. My palms are facing forward. 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're going to do 15 of these. 12, 13, 14, 15, and gently let go of that. And you can pause the video and do all 3 of those exercises over. So you have your squats with your toe taps. You're going to do 30 times. The single leg deadlift, 12 times on each leg, and then the lat pull downs, set of 15. And when you return, we'll go to the floor. All right, to get down to the floor, there are many ways, but one way you can do is just to walk the hands down the legs and then bring the palms to the floor, come down on your knees, sit to one side, and we're gonna go to low rows. So take a medium to heavy band, and you're gonna wrap it over the top of the feet and then pull it through the middle so that it can't slip off and hit you in the face. Then you're gonna choke up on the tubing or the band. You're gonna go to high rows, 12 of them. So your palms are facing down, 4, and your elbows are high, 5, and you're bringing your shoulder blades together, 6. Your feet are flexed, inner outer thighs on, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then gently take your tubing out. Next, we're going to go to bridges. Move this back a little bit. Right. Okay. You can do, so to get into your bridge, I want you to sit up tall with your feet at the edge of your mat, and then you can hold on underneath your legs and you're gonna roll down to laying down. And then you can do your bridges plain, or you can take your tubing or your TheraBand and you're gonna press it onto your hips with your palms facing down. Heels are hip distance apart, and you're going to go into your bridges, 12 bridges. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering the hips down. Remove your band, and then take your hands behind one hamstring, or roll to one side to come up to seated, and roll it up. Okay, next we have cradles. So you're going to be seated with your knees bent. You're going to pick a leg. You're going to clasp both hands underneath your hamstring. You're going to take an inhale. Eyes stay forward. You're going to exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Exhale to roll back up. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll down. Exhale to roll up. 4 more. Two more. Rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Keep your eyeballs forward. Control it all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, exhale to roll down. And inhale up. And switching legs. Bring your clasped hands behind the other leg. Inhale at the top. Roll down as you exhale. Control it all the way down. Also, this leg, the bottom leg, can be bent or straight, whichever is easier for you. Or feels better, not necessarily easier, I suppose. The exhale always precedes the roll. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to roll up. I think 2 more on that side. Last one. And rolling it up. Good. Go ahead and place that leg down, and you're going to swing your legs around to come into the top of a plank. Not the top of a plank, to all fours on your hands and your knees. So knees are hip distance apart and wrists are shoulder width apart. And you're gonna walk your hands out until you come into a modified plank where your head is even with your pelvis, is even with your knees. You can draw a straight line down the spine to the knees, and then you're gonna walk it back. Good. You can leave your feet on the ground if you wish, or you can bend the knees and let the feet come up with you, which I prefer. And back. So you're gonna walk it out again, and you're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1, walking it back. Walking it out, and hold for 3, 2, 1, walking it back. Walking it out, and hold, squeezing the glutes, aligning the head with the spine, abdominals braced, and walking it back. Again, and hold, 3, 2, 1, walking it back. From there, go ahead and come all the way down onto your belly. And we're going to do some back strengthening. Extending your arms. Take an inhale. Exhale to lengthen. Draw the elbows back. Lift the heart. And extend back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heart. And reach back out. Inhale. Exhale to lengthen the spine. Draw the elbows back, pressing them down onto the mat to activate the muscles. And back down. And then you're going to take your palms beside your hips facing in, and we're going to do some lifts and extension. You're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep reaching through the legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2. And 1. Bring your palms flat on the ground and press back to a child's pose. Your child's pose can be with knees together, knees apart, whatever feels good for your body. And then we're going to roll up to seated. All right, so for you, you're going to repeat those last 5 exercises. The seated low rows, only this time. I'm sorry, that was seated high rows that we did first. Now you can go to low rows. Remember to bring the band on top of the feet and then pull it through the middle. And choking up, you're going to go to low rows. So the elbows are down and the palms are facing in. And you're going to do 15 of those. After that, you're going to do 15 bridges. And then you're going to your cradles, holding on your leg down and up. And then you have your front plank, walk out and hold. And your back extensions, six of those with your arms down by your sides. And then you can finish in child's pose and you will be done your workout. You can do this workout twice a week. And then when you get bored, come get another workout, and then you can swap them out to keep the mind engaged and to keep the body